E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. It's about 10:15, Friday the 12th of July, 2019. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. And I believe these things. I've taken time to put on our website some ideas that may or may not make sense. 7.5 overnight middle. Anybody that's back into the sevens paid for sure. And using risk capital you can afford to lose. We've not spent a whole lot of time down here in this box. This is the look that from a 2-day perspective, from yesterday's low to the overnight high. So we've just taken that range and said, let's take a look at another format. So we can see that the resistance box based on that is obviously our overnight high and this threshold here just above 10. And this next level let me put on a 10, be easier. This next level is going to be about 7.5. And then the support level, first big idea support level, should be 5.25 based on this chart. So by using that analysis, we're saying that, okay, we're using the gap area, obviously, in this 5. This is our squeeze pivot, really, right here. And that's why I said earlier that on a retest coming backwards, I'm going to think about that 6 area as an important zone. And the reason is because, first of all, we know yesterday's high area. And additionally, this prior week's area right here. So we know that we're in this type of box the way a bigger trader is thinking. He's not thinking about 2 points. He's thinking about, okay, what a great trade I've got. Can I get a little bit more? And if he can't get it in the morning and profits start to bleed out, then that's where, okay, well, I'm going to take something off the table. And then as anybody who's a day trader has had a good day, they're going to take profits and that'll cause a bounce. So we like to guess right early, try to get a couple of points, and then on a Friday, JV teams on the field, get out of the way. So our preferred trade this morning was don't fear missing out. We've already got the primary target, maybe a point or two remaining, but better odds really the convenient trade during IB. And if we can't break down, then you got to be careful thinking short, 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 because the moving averages are going to start to catch up. So anytime that we cannot close the gap, it's a squeeze type trade. And there's been no real push to get long side or short, just a range type trade. You can see it. And that's kind of what we had figured. Maybe it's just going to be a challenging first hour. And this is. This type of trading that we used to see 10, 15 years ago. Yippee, we made a point. So Zika's made some great posts there about patience, waiting for your 1 or 2 trades you really like. And don't be willing to take too many stop outs in your quest for making something. Well, look at this pattern yesterday. This convinces everybody. Breakdown. And yet, really, if you think about it, there was no real contra. You know, you got the sell off during lunch, and then there was no real contra. So you need a profit taking swing. We had said, you know, probably be careful on the way back up. Make sure you paid coming into the O2s, O3s, and it jogs up a little higher, and then they do the gap overnight. And that's the way they like to play, because if you put it on the moving averages, you can see it. There's a 10. And our base chart, excuse me, the 15. Goose it up into the close. And then run it up, and then backing and filling a bit. And if you want now, go back and put your 5 on, you can see it a little bit tighter. And thank you, boys, for giving us the crumbs today during RTH.